Sagittarius, happy birthday to all of you celebrating your solar return. Welcome to your December readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Sagittarius, there seems to be quite a positive uh, energy that is wanting to come together to grant you some personal satisfaction and some personal achievement, especially for those Sagittarius that have been on an ongoing struggle since the beginning of the year in finding closure and finding a sense of completion into different areas of their lives they want to bring together in harmony. There's a sense of a desire to conquer and win. And I feel that some of you have been on this race to win something, to be successful, to be recognized, to be out there, to put your efforts into something that you consider to be meaningful. And for the Sagittarius that have been working hard, effortless, and put a lot of effort into accomplishing a dream, or making sure that you are doing everything you can do to make a wish come true, I feel that there's a lot of Sagittarius that are going to have here a great solar return, a great birthday, and a great end of the year. It's like finishing off on the best positive note possible. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards talking about success, achievement, and the others of other cards you have are also very positive. So I feel that some of you are here really desiring fulfillment emotionally in regards to relationships and establishing connections, relationships that have meaning and that have this long-term perspective about them, or this longevity about them, and a sense of mutual growth. And it's like inter-exchange of gifts, values that both parties share, and bringing them together to establish more wealth, more security, more success, more abundance into their lives. So this could be a great time where the priority will be on family and harmonizing your family dynamics. Others of you, it's really intimate partnerships and romantic love relationships, and desiring to fulfill your own desires in achieving here a state of relationship that feels right, that feels free, fun, loving, and at the same time that it feels secure and safe and established. I feel that some Sagittarius are realizing what happiness means to them, and some of you have been working here on understanding what it is that you're after in regards to love, and in regards to what truly are your needs, and what do you look in partners, what type of people you tend to attract, and if it has been on the same vibration of what you truly desire to have in a partnership, or if it has been out of balance. And I feel that recently, having here the Two of Cups, I feel that you ended up here the month of November realizing that, or coming together in a more balanced, harmonious relationship with your own needs, with your own masculine and feminine attributes. And so in working in balancing out your own attributes, you are possibly understanding relationships and what you want out of a relationship better. For those of you who have been who have encountered someone recently, there seems to be a strengthening and a deepening of that bond, that it's possible. Even though there's other Sagittarius that are dealing here with type of a chameleon energy. So I don't know if this is in regards to a specific person that you may be relating with, or if you are still avoiding, you know, the I feel that some of you are afraid to stand up for your decisions at this time, and there's a sense of ongoing uh, trying to manage, trying to understand what option is the option that is most suitable to you. And what I feel is that recently, as a past influence, you have tasted something that felt right, and that felt uh, as a possibility to fulfill wishes and dreams and to make them come true, especially in regards to love and relationships, or to a sense of harmony and completion in different areas of your life. And I feel that recently, depending on when you are watching this, of course, but there's some of you who have been already have tasted a little bit of heaven, and now it's like, after you've tasted that, it's realizing that that possibility is real. The possibility of fulfilling your dreams and of fulfilling your emotional requirements. And so some of you, even though you have tasted it, you're still afraid to make to stand up for a decision, or to a commitment, or to a choice, because there's a fear of closing a door or closing a window of escape. There's some of you who always need to have a guarantee that if something goes wrong, you have somewhere to run off, you have somewhere to go. And this is the danger with the Seven of Swords. Sometimes it talks upon lies and deceit and dishonest behavior around you. Sometimes it talks of us having that type of behavior as well. But for the majority of my observation, it's really the energy of the runner. Avoidance. Not wanting to confront whichever situation is in front of you, because it's either too deep, it's either too complicated, too complex, or it demands, you know, it demands an inner consciousness and an inner understanding that some of us avoid and run from, so we don't have to take responsibility from. So I would say that some of you, the challenge in the month of December is to make sure that you are not sabotaging whichever great accomplishment you are here obtaining, especially accomplishment and understanding in regards to love and relationships. Some of you could be undermining the potential of a good relationship to happen. Some of you could be dealing with a person that sends a type of mixed signal energy here, where one minute they may be completely devoted and committed to the relationship, and the other minute they may be gone and absent. But I feel that whichever is unstable, whichever is yet not very, cemented and defined into a concrete way where you can really understand what's going on, or the status of something, either in a relationship, a business partnership, friendship, family, whichever this applies to, I feel that until the end of December, until the end of the year, you're going to have that establishment and that definition guaranteed. Whichever you put your heart into, this is the issue here, I feel, is that you are realizing that in order to find true success and true accomplishment, and to find that sense of reward at this time in your life, you're needing to open and expand your heart, and the needs of that heart need to be fulfilled. So it puts you in a place possibly of a fear of restriction or limitation, or a fear of losing your freedom, or losing the grasp of control of your actions and your movement. And possibly some of you really don't know how to relate and deal with your own emotional needs. And so there's a tendency to run away from them. You know, Sagittarius are great, usually, they are great philosophers and great thinkers and great teachers, and they have this innate understanding of universal laws. But when it comes down to emotions, just as their opposite sign, Gemini, they have some fear of grounding themselves, and of being there in presence and accepting as well their own deep emotional needs. Because first of all, they may try to understand it and deal with it in a very detached, aloof manner, where the philosophical outlook and the theories and the philosophies of love are the way that they get towards a relationship, or to work on a relationship, than necessarily listening to the voice of their heart. And then there's others of them that just simply choose to flee and run. You know, Sagittarius, it's the runner, in my opinion. It's the one that it's always the one that it's the foreigner. It's after new land, new culture, new people, new excitement. So they cannot stay usually too long in the same place. And then the fear of sometimes engaging in meaningful, deep relationships comes from this fear of feeling that if they make that choice, if they go to that route, they may they may be causing some impediments, or some blockages in future possibilities to their lives, and they always need to feel that the possibilities are open. So what I feel is that your consciousness is asking you to be more balanced and more aware of the other, that there's you, there's your happiness, there's your fulfillment, there's the recognition of your efforts, there's your magic, there's your spark, there's the fun and the enjoyment and the pleasures of life. This is a month where you can find a lot of pleasure with these two cards. Fun, there's a lot of fun that it's possible, a lot of contentment when you open up here your spirit to it. So I feel that in the subconscious, having the sun, there's still more clarity to come in regards to any doubts that you may have. And as the month unfolds, and especially as you celebrate your solar return, this card is for me here signifying the importance of your birthday. So this solar return may mark an important, usually they all do, but especially in this period, it may mark an important turn of a page, as you do have the world as well here, guaranteeing you some completion, things coming together, and a positive reward of your efforts and your accomplishments. So I feel that as well, you know, you are kind of on a period of life where you want everything to be working together in harmony. And so there may be things that and I feel that it is the emotional part, it is the relationship part. I feel that some Sagittariuses are here growing, have a huge growth and an upgrade, a celebration of the maturation that they have been going through. And this maturation, it's joining all areas of life, and bringing your world together, bringing that sense of bliss all around you, from inside to outside circumstances. So I feel that, first of all, um, some of you may be desiring all of it. You may be desiring happiness in love, happiness in money, happiness in career, in accomplishment, in whatever you are pursuing, and that's great. What I mean by that is that there's an awakening, or a focus on ambition, and feeling that sense of entitlement, that you deserve happiness in every single aspect of your life, and that you are not going to apologize by it. So there's a sense of a great restored sense of confidence that it's possible to achieve in the month of December, especially for those who have been feeling more, confused or depressed. I feel that the majority of you are going to feel better, and actually going to empower yourselves through feeling confident, feeling that you are capable to go after anything you set your spirit to. And that's the energy of conquering that I feel, and winning at something. I feel that you need to be careful just with you going in opposite directions with something else. And I feel that some of you may have and may encounter here some temporary upset or struggle in regards to opposite desires, or opposite directions that suddenly crash into the same space. And what I mean by that is that energy of when we're driving and suddenly we realize there's another car coming right in the same direction, and there's a little bit of an incident right there that needs to be addressed. I feel that some of you still, you are driving, and the road ahead seems great, and there's a lot for you to conquer, yes, but still I feel there's attention that it's needed in the way you are driving. Balance, remember, putting things back on the scale between you and the others, between your individual needs and the needs of the group, or the needs of the collective, or outside forces that you cannot control and maneuver at your favor. There's a need to think before you act. You may be very confident, that's great, but sometimes when in excess, you can be very prone to impulsivity, and then find some upsets on or bumps in the road. For others of you, I feel that you are learning to adapt to different circumstances, different environments, different people, different different outlets, different type of systems that you are connected with. And because of that energy of needing to learn to adapt, or possibly that things you have learned in this year where not everything it went the way you wanted, or not everything you had control over, and you needed to adapt. There's a flexibility here that I feel was a better sense of flow with the cycles of time and the cycles you are experiencing in your life. And because of it, I feel that the majority of you are passing the test with a great grade, a very positive grade. And so because of it, that adaptation, that fluidity, also may be working at your advantage, especially for those who are after professional success, and success in regards to finances, money, or finances, career, business, status, establishment, reputation. Some of you are dealing here with a rise of your reputation and really being noticed, and or the work you do, the craft you put out there, the magic you spread in your own ways, it has the potential of really being noticed, and you starting to feel that sense of establishment of your life in deep roots, in deep foundations. Some of you are here returning to a state of abundance from joining assets, possession, money with others, from inter-exchange of services, from family outlets, from marriages. Are just there's a sense of great wealth being possible to attain in the month of December, or just feeling at least that in the month of December you have a little bit of the best of both worlds. And what I mean is that you may have, again, little good things coming in all areas of life. If you really pay attention to the road you are in, you can start seeing, things blossoming suddenly into a very, very, very beautiful picture of what your life is going to be ahead. I feel that some Sagittariuses, again, because of their adaptation, they have become some of you have become a little bit of chameleons, and so you understand well what the needs of the type of the social groups you are in, or the community, your place in the world, your place in society, and that sometimes you need to adapt to play a certain role, to conquer a certain goal, that it's a part of your authentic self. And that doesn't mean that because you play a role you are being less authentic. It's just that while you are doing that, it's serving a purpose to the bigger picture that that ultimate goal is about. So I feel that for those of you who are indeed chameleons, just address the situation in a way where you are paying attention to it, and that you are not wearing a mask when you don't need to, when you shouldn't be wearing a mask, especially in regards to emotional and relationship demands. Others of you, pay attention to the type of people you are dealing with. There may be some more than just lies and deceit. I just feel that there may be someone around you that maybe selling themselves to be more than actually they are, or they can be to your life at this time. Some Sagittarius are going to try to manage a very busy type of lifestyle that is possibly to be manifested overall in this month. And this busy lifestyle could be dealing with managing work, two different type of interests in regards to your career, so two jobs or two activities that take a lot of your time. Some of you may be avoiding as well to listen to your own emotional needs, throwing yourselves at work and at attaining golden goals. Some of you are here ending the month of December with a great energy with the Four of Wands. So I feel that you're going to have great holidays, or there's the possibility to really enjoy these holidays. I feel that with the Four of Wands, the Sun, the World, the Nine of Cups, there's a real focus on you achieving something of magnificent, that it's magnificent to you, that it irradiates something that you have been desiring for a long time, or simply, that bliss of your own inner child and that joy. It may be very stimulated in the month of December because of the Christmas theme, or because of something that it may happen. I just feel that the majority of you are really going to be out there going to be focused on having fun, on winning and conquering what you desire, on wanting to gratify yourself and guaranteeing that your needs are being met in all areas of life. Some of you could actually be establishing marriages, or a celebration of a birth, engagements, or meeting someone very special, or having reasons to find, a sense of union and a sense of unity in the type of people around you that possibly you haven't felt in a while. But I also feel that you should pay attention to the type of dreams and wishes you are putting out there into the universe to manifest to you, because December has the real potential of bringing those dreams to reality, and to such a degree that is what may make you sometimes want to avoid or run, is that sense that a kind of a surreal element of out of the blue, how everything started to work out so well, and you may be surprised. I feel that some of you may be surprised by how well things are going to turn out to be, and for some of you it might be overwhelming to have so many good things happen at the same time, or so many possibilities of great things to happen at the same time. Some of you, I feel, may have fallen out of grace, and I don't know exactly what they mean by this, but the sense is that some of you may fall or have fallen out of grace in a certain circumstance, and you will be rising back up in a very powerful way. And there's a supreme sense of force, intensity of drive being restored, possibly due to that fall. So whatever you can perceive, or maybe it didn't happen yet, but if you see yourself in December worried upon any type of circumstance that seems to be a fall or a fallout, I feel that it will work beautifully at your advantage, because it will make you more aware of your own abilities to go after what you truly desire, and not be so distracted with shallow petty things, which is the danger with the Seven of Swords, is to be really distracted with the shallow attributes around you, and a need to go deep into this Nine of Cups, realizing what makes you happy. And because you start focusing more on what makes you happy, I feel that you are going to attract a lot of happy circumstances as well. So I feel that you're going to have a great birthday, a great holiday, and a great new year. So it seems very positive to you, Sagittarius. I also feel that just make sure that when you are moving, you are really paying attention to what's around you, and the steps you are taking, and the roads you are going into, so you may not be surprised to certain unpredictable elements that may appear in front of you and cause a little bit of distress. That's the only thing I feel it's really important, is for you to think before you act, because everything is coming together in your life, and I feel that you're really going to enjoy your birthday. So I hope I was able to provide some insight. Thank you. Thanks to all of you who have been supporting my channel overall in this year. I'm so grateful for it, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.